All right. When we last left off, you guys had tracked down the very last MacGuffin you'd ever need. Uh, One of the two superior power gems needed to power up the runes to their full power, and the way that you can actually kill the Trask with them.
The sacred stones.
You track it
Sacred
down
text.
to the ice fields north of Slathmore, and found it being protected by a 100-meter tall frost giant, who was actually friendly.
Yay!
His
Friendly
name was
giant.
However, you were then ambushed by fiends.
Not so yay.
Slap more.
My fingers smell like a wound with a band-aid on it.
Me too.
I thought you were gonna say beef.
I smell like beef. I'm now missing 2 D12s.
Oh no. At least that's not the D4s.
Yeah, but they're both metal, so it kind of makes up for it.
Rip.
You fought off all the demons. However, then Zachariel showed up.
He sure did.
Also, Eilstein was poisoned.
Poor buddy.
So everybody teleported out of there to the open plains near Drakiai. And Zachariel followed you.
Of course he did.
Pretty easy to do, considering we've been living there for almost a year.
Yeah.
And then, everyone decided enough was enough.
Well, not everyone.
You okay?
Yep.
Yeah, not everyone, but
Almost everyone.
almost everyone decided enough was enough.
There was one person who was decidedly against enough being enough.
Yeah, she didn't get her way.
So Robin
And the camera back on
used
just
the
to
wish
stare.
spell
Telling Sazarin to post hole.
Robin used the wish spell to bind his and Zachariel's soul together.
Kinda, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a little fruity.
Oh,
A little fruit as a treat.
it's kind of fruity,
Look,
isn't it, love? Isn't it, love?
Look, I never confirmed what type of romantic Robin was, only that he was ace.
Fair
Fair.
enough. Also, look at my dice sorter thingy.
That's actually
Cute.
kind of funny thinking about it. Robin is ace, Escala is ace, and Zachariel has never fucked in his life.
And Zachariel's an incel.
Volcel.
Wait, no, he's Volcel. He's a paladin.
Yeah. He could if he wanted to, but he chooses not to.
Yeah, we all know he could have gotten it.
And we all know who from.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyone?
I'm confuzzled.
No, I'm talking about Kyoku that one time.
Oh.
Okay, listen.
Listening.
Oh, bitches!
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Is
Yeah, but somehow, like, the 3 ace people in the campaign, 2 of them were fused together, and now they're in a relationship with the other one.
Scowl is Scowl still passed out somewhere?
I believe so, actually.
Oh my god.
We're getting to that part in the recap. They bound their souls together, fought. This is getting gayer by the second. they they bound their souls together and then dueled to the death.
Yeah, that's pretty queer.
Yeah.
With some with a genuinely touching speech at the very end. Huh.
And then Robin died, but like for real this time.
Yeah.
Like he
all
disintegrated
trying to-
himself, which, fun fact, if he didn't do, Zazacriel would have picked him up by the throat, and like cast the strongest smite spell he had, and just smacked him into oblivion.
Whee!
Like there would have been a red mist left.
Well, that was
Robin-
just weakness.
Robin goes out on his own terms, damn it.
Well, it turns out he didn't go out at all, as their souls being bound together, and Zazacriel's soul being unable to leave Peacekeeper. Robin's soul
They
was...
now
What?
they now share Peacekeeper like a
It's
really
a
old
one-bedroom studio apartment.
Yeah.
like a really old, really small 1-bedroom studio apartment, and the
there
two are
was
sick of
only
each other
one
already.
soul weapon.
Guys, it's just Frasier.
I've never seen that.
Continue.
Can you imagine Aaron just being like, so what happened to Uncle Robin? Well, he died, but not really. It's
When a
kind of
wi-
hard to explain.
When a wizard and a death knight hate each other very much.
Very much.
I'm pretty sure I got put in the notes. Like I'm like 90% sure I wrote that in the notes somewhere.
Put it wrong. How do I
Yeah,
do
so Robin's soul was actually drawn into Peacekeeper, and they were smushed together. So now,
Poor choice of words.
Mooched.
so now they're just one person.
Nikki.
Now we have Sazarin, the level 39 paladin
Busted.
wizard.
I thought it was 38. I guess I was wrong.
No, Robin's level... Oh no, level 38, because Robin was only level 18.
Pizzard.
No, he was 19. She
No, 39. Yeah, he was 19.
Ah. Okay,
he
so
got
the
to 19.
level 39 paladin wizard.
Pizzard.
Pizzard.
fuck do you mean this
I
happened
wanted
in
to
Homestuck?
leave behind that era of history, Zach and Sil. Why did you make me remember it?
It's like, what do you mean
Oh,
this
this-
already
this-
happened in Homestuck?
Yeah, no, this happened several times in Homestuck.
What do you mean
Kill me.
several times?
Have you not heard of any of the sprites in Homestuck?
No,
Please kill me.
I don't know anything about Homestuck.
Justin, consider yourself a lucky man.
Yeah.
Listen, I wasn't in Homestuck, but I was right adjacent to it with Hitalia.
We know.
So
Argue
Every
on
time-
words.
yeah.
every time I think I leave Hitalia, every time.
Anyway,
I feel like it.
yeah, so now they're fused together. And that's interesting.
Hmm.
Another thing that's really interesting is that Zazacriel is kind of just apathetic to everything except revenge. Like, everything he's done up until this point, it's been furthering his own goal of revenge.
I need you to stay.
And if you stay out of the way, he kind of doesn't care. And if you get in the way, you know, he'll destroy you. However, now there's Robin in there to balance that out.
By sheer force of fucking will.
Yeah, exactly. By sheer force of will, just, just from the love that Robin has for fucking Aaron and Ascal, he is putting down
That's
a
hanging the salt lamp.
he's putting down a 13,000-year thirst for revenge.
Robin
There's
thirst.
that bro, pussy.
Robin thirst quenched his thirst.
Justin, every time the two of us open our mouths, we somehow make it worse.
I know.
Listen,
Stop opening your mouth.
he was thirsting, and the only thing that could quench him was that robussy.
I mean, clearly the answer here, if you guys want to stop opening your mouths, is just to put your mouths
Don't.
against
Don't.
each other.
We're not bringing that shit back.
Trust in forever?
What? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I'm so confused.
We'll
Did
I
explain
miss
when you're older?
We don't talk about this anymore, Marianne.
Okay, I'm
What do I
Tell you
want
confused.
when you're older.
Do I want
I
chips,
am older.
Oreos, or moon pies?
Ooh, wait.
Moon pie.
Moon pie.
I'm saving the moon pies for.
Southern ass.
I'm saving the moon pies for when things get heated.
That's fair.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna text my dad and ask him to bring me some drinks because I'm out.
Anyways.
Anyways, yeah, Robin really doesn't want all of his loved ones to die. And Zachariah's kind of just shit out of luck then.
So Zachariah literally got forced into the back seat out of his own body.
Kinda.
Good for him. God, I wish that were me.
Yeah, they're kind of in a stalemate, but Robin, has more desire for things that aren't revenge, so he kind of takes the lead. He's topping for the first time in his life. I really need to stop opening my mouth.
You really do.
Stop providing Marianne with fanfic material.
What?
if we keep on, there's gonna end up being Zachariel and Robin fanfic.
That's the next crack fic that needs to happen.
No.
I don't write
Yeah.
fanfic, I'm afraid. The only thing I write is actually decent fanfic because that's the only thing I can.
Myself.
If you kind of isolate the characters and look at Sleeping Giants as a whole, Sleeping Giants is the Robin x Zachariel fanfiction.
It really is.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Hold on. Did we have a list of what Sleeping Giant ship said about you?
Yes,
We did.
Yeah.
Hold
Yes.
on.
Yes, we
Let me go
do.
find it.
and Sazarin, Ascal, and Robin on that is just no. It's literally just what it says is no.
Enemies to lovers 50k. Yeah. Enemies to roommates 50k.
Uh,
See.
That's better.
So, Ascal, upon finding out that her boyfriend wasn't dead, fainted.
Good for her.
And then you guys kind of just went home.
Yeah.
And that was that.
That's true.
We were all really tired that night.
I need to get one more set of gemstone dice that's
wait.
dark colored.
Hold up, this is probably the last chance I'm gonna get to do this.
You okay, Travis?
Hold on.
I'm
gonna
going
put.
to sleep.
Hold on. I'm gonna send this in Tarvis Tower.
Oh
no.
god.
Well, let's see.
But yeah, I currently have 2 light gemstone sets and 1 dark
Yup.
set. wanna get
I
another
forgot
one.
about that.
I don't. Oh, hmm, hmm.
Alright, this is probably going to be the last chance I get to do this, so I'm going to roll for weather.
Yeah,
Fuck
roll for that weather man.
Wouldn't you like to know, weather
Weather
boy?
boy.
I missed my friends, you guys. You're all so cool. It's gay.
You're cool too.
That's objectively false.
Sazerac doesn't need to roll for dick size because he doesn't have a dick.
Oh
Not
my
yet.
god. Yet? What?
What do you
Yet.
mean yet?
Like,
Oh,
Hey,
Ro-
listen, we had an artificer in the party.
Robin
no.
in the new body. Robin Robin inside of Sazerac. All right, this is
Inside of
perfect.
him, eh?
All right, this is perfect. No physical attributes at all.
Travis, your egg is showing.
Travis, your egg is showing.
I'm confuzzled. What do you mean, egg?
You'll find
It's
out when
okay,
you're
someday we'll
older.
explain it
Don't
to you.
worry about it.
21, almost 22.
If,
What?
if Akiro can have nipples, Sazerac has a dick. I didn't know Akiro had nipples.
I did. I've seen them. We've all seen them, except for maybe Zach.
Maybe, but I forgot.
You blocked the Kiro nipples out of your brain.
I definitely did, because I don't remember this.
We
So-
never made a Robin and Sazerac part to the what your favorite SG ship
we
says
did.
about you.
Hold on.
Yes, we did.
I can't find it.
Hold, please. Hold.
I did a search for Sazerac and it's not coming up with one with Robin in it. There's one for Bo,
B.
there's one for Kyoku, there's one for Erlin, and there's one for Capraxima and Ascal, but not Robin.
Why did we do Escal?
Because it's funny.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Because everyone in this server is a whore!
Yeah.
Damn straight.
Ain't nothing in this shit.
Yeah, that's true. Zach's not a whore.
Yeah, that...
No.
Not yet.
I am. So
I am. Drag gilf.
I stick my leggy up real high.
Imagine being a hole.
That still works, actually.
It does, I know.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Uh,
Webba, as I
so
would
yeah,
have
that's
said
that's
in
the
my-
recap. That only took like what, 15 minutes more.
Sure, 15 minutes, buddy.
Actually, it was only about 15 minutes.
Oh, never
20.
mind. I can't math.
20 something.
Oh, I need to pull up Escal's sheet now that I'm thinking about it.
And
God fucking damn it. Don't we?
is that a virus?
Yes.
All right.
I clicked on it and my computer just turned off. No, I'm
Cool.
kidding. It's
Lovely.
fine. It's
So you wake up the next morning. It's a very foggy morning.
my D100 is stuck in this slot. I can't get it out.
Sazerac standing in the kitchen. It's very muggy out. Bo walking into the kitchen. If all of our mugs are outside on the front lawn, I'm going to kill you again.
Again.
Sazerac sipping coffee.
From a
A
bowl.
bowl.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Sazerac can't drink coffee anymore. He doesn't.
So it just goes down.
Goes
the
into
front
the
door.
mouth.
It just splatters down onto the floor.
Like when Robin tried to make his skeletons do a stage show, but none of the props were usable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what do you guys do when you wake up in the morning?
That's an excellent question for a group of people who haven't played in 5 months.
Oh, we
Gal?
do.
Hold on.
Oh,
I
we
want to
did do
go
the bit
first.
about Aaron and Slathmore. That's right.
As Ascal is going to wake up and she's going to turn to Bo and she's going to be like, Bo, I just had the most strangest dream that Robin died, but instead of dying, he was alive, but in Zachary's body. I am very confused. That didn't happen, right? That was just a dream.
So where is a skull right now?
I'm gonna assume on the couch somewhere.
So Sazarin's just standing at the foot of the couch.
A skull's just perched, like on his shoulders, for no reason other than she can.
What?
She's like, I'm tall.
Azazel's just perched on Sazarin's shoulders.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to turn you up, Briar.
Ascal
There we go, that
is
should
gonna
be
stare at Zachariel for a minute, and then look to Bo, and then look to Zachariel, and look to Bo,
Clank, 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 clank.
and she's gonna go. Hold on, Mamma Mia pasta. It wasn't a dream, was it?
No, it
No, it
wasn't.
wasn't.
She's going to give a deep sigh, and she's going to walk to the kitchen and go. I am going to make myself a cocktail.
It's 7 a.m.
I'm going to make myself a cocktail.
so
Akira walks into the room.
unfortunately, one cool thing that I found out about merging Robin and a Death Knight stat blocks.
Oh no.
Robin knew wrist pocket.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't see where this is going.
He can just conjure Peacekeeper out of thin air now.
It's too heavy.
Is it? Oh
It's-
yeah, that's right.
It's multiple tons.
At least you have
Fuck
the
it,
strength
it's
to
cool.
lift it at all.
Yeah, at least you have a 30 strength now. Or was it 40? I don't remember.
I think it was 40.
I think it was 35.
35. Okay.
Happy medium.
Happy medium 35 strength score. You know, like you do.
I thought it was just magically that heavy, not actually that heavy.
Yeah, no, there's actually nothing magical about it aside from being like a Death Knight soul weapon. It's not enchanted at all. It's just that
Just
heavy.
a couple tons.
That's probably the first thing Robin asked Zacril when he got caught in there. Is like, shit, this thing isn't magical. This thing's just that fucking heavy. Yes.
It's just solid. It's a solid osmium fucking weapon. Ow. Okay. Okay.
What else are you guys doing this morning? Huh?
Fuck.
Don't I still have to like stop Adam and Eve or some shit?
Yes, we do.
Tonk. Tonk.
Donk.
Tonk. 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 Tonk.
Yeah.
Tonk. 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 Tonk.
Thank you for assuring me of the integrity of this thing's helmet, Azazel.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Tonk. 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 Tonk.
But I would like to remind you that it is a helmet, not a drum.
So I could take it off and make it a drum.
No, then it would still be a helmet.
And every
Okay, but then
and,
it's not on you.
and everyone who could see Sazarin would have to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
I would just like to make a point, or not make a point, make a note. I don't know if I counted before. I have 11 cantrips.
Yeah, no,
On Kyoko?
I'm just imagining like Azazel lifting up the helmet and then putting it back down and being like, "Let's keep that on." Like the
Nah,
like-
Zazel. Somehow there's a slide whistle effect, and it's just.
It's actually just Kyoko in the corner of the room playing the slide whistle.
Oh god, Zazel and Kyoku shenanigans. Oh no.
I'm gonna go
Oh, man.
to Amazon and find a slide whistle.
That would be fucking terrifying, because Zazel is literally a whole foot shorter than Kyoko is.
Itty bitty!
Yeah, Zazel's only like 5'4".
It's $25.
Yeah, I don't think there's. Yeah, do you guys have any like things you want to do? Because I'm pretty sure all my like NPC things are wrapped up at the moment.
There was probably something that we discussed doing the last time we played.
The only thing I'm going to bring up again is, do we want to move Aaron to a safer place, like with Ascal's mom?
She's with.
She's with a dragon.
Yeah,
She's
with
with
an
an ancient
bronze dragon.
Fair. That's fair.
2 vampires and a fuck ton of other stuff. She's
Yeah,
fine.
she's with a
Okay.
ancient bronze dragon and a vampire lady.
Listen, I don't remember shit.
And
It's
whoever
fine.
else the fine fuck is on the NPC couch.
You know, based on her babysitters as an infant, it really explains a lot of the things she gets up to later in life.
It really does. Also, Robin X Zachriel has now been added to the document.
Oh,
God.
no.
I'm not looking at it at the moment. What does it say?
You're really into the homoerotic subtext there, buddy.
Is it even subtext at this point? I think it's just textual.
We haven't exclusively said it, so it remains
Okay, it is
subtext.
technically subtext.
Anyways.
And technically is the best type of correct.
You see the sim diamond over a Kovela move to get into a Kiro.
Mama!
But you're what the fuck?
It's getting put in the notes.
I stepped back over and saw
Hi, welcome to We Haven't Played in 5 months.
Yeah.
Blow
That's
it
fair.
up!
What? What? What the fuck did I just come back to? I
No,
want
no.
brain. Give me brain bleach. Someone give me brain bleach.
Sylvia, what is it with you and photoshopping people's heads onto romance novel covers?
It's very entertaining.
Why is Robin the woman? I'm so confused.
It makes sense.
I want to go home.
Technically, Robin was a female fire genasi when he died.
But to be
I wanna
fair,
go
to be
home.
fair,
That's
so
gonna be the horse.
see, compared to Zachriel, Robin is hung like a horse.
No,
So,
no.
technically-
You know what would have been worse? You know what would have been worse? The Horse Prince game. That He knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about
Oh,
too.
Alexa, turn on both off.
Turn on both off. What?
Oh
Bye.
God.
I need a minute.
You've lost penis privileges.
Where were we?
We're trying to
Stop
figure out what the
making
fuck we're
myself a
doing.
cocktail.
Zazel mentioned, yeah, don't we have like the world to save or something from Adam and Eve?
Yeah.
I think so.
So while you
Pascal,
guys,
it's just
I suppose
we can save.
I suppose we should seize the initiative while they're still dealing with that whole legion of skeletons.
Probably. That would be the smart thing to do, but like we're not known for doing the smart thing. So who wants to dick around more?
All right, who wants coffee?
Bunk, 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 bunk.
I'll have coffee
do.
after I have my cocktail.
I wonder how Kyoku's taking to seeing Zacriel just standing in the living room.
yeah,
You're not
just-
allowed to
Zazel
know.
just going like this on his head.
Nobody's allowed to know that.
just,
Bunk, 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 bunk,
just,
bunk,
just
bunk.
casually the guy who ripped you in half.
Although that is an excellent point. I did mean to roll this. Yeah, you have no idea how he's doing.
Bunk,
As far
bunk,
as you
bunk,
know, he's doing
bunk,
great. He's fine.
bunk, bunk, bunk,
Insight?
bunk, 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 bunk.
You can't beat it.
He's a
Yeah,
he's a
Kyoku's
bard.
just
There's
actually
no way you're
fucking
beating his
ridiculous.
deception.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
you can try, but it was 35 total.
Ah,
Magnus, I don't even think Magnus could.
No, I have a plus 17 to deception.
Magnus has to insight plus 16, just one off.
So you could beat it, but you'd have to roll a 19.
Oh, you rolled an 18.
I rolled an 18.
Okay. Yeah, so Magnus is like the only person on the planet who could beat it.
Yeah. On Bo's head.
Zazel's just doing that on Sazarin. Just the fluff.
Actually, they're basically the same height, so it's more like this.
Yeah. There's just pat, 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 fluff. Here go fluff. Like a sheep.
Like a sheep!
Uh,
I have so much. I have so many spells, you guys. Okay. Shit.
yeah, so while you guys are at the house in the morning, getting prepared, you hear a knock on the door. I don't know if that picked
Don't
up.
come in, we're all naked.
Who is it?
I'm not.
You could be.
I don't think you could make me if you tried to.
Do you want to test that theory?
Let's not say we did.
Why not?
I'm not entirely sure what happens to the skeletal form inside this armor when you take it off.
It's just naked.
Nikki.
Oh,
Naked
oh,
skeleton.
Travis, did I mention?
Hmm.
What presents outward is basically just like
Smoke.
one mind.
Oh.
They both share each other's memories and desires.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's less like
It's less like Robin in a new Death Knight body and more their
Robin and-
minds have fused together into one person.
it's less like a system and more like gem fusion.
Yeah. I can still imagine the two separately, and they're just. We're waiting for one of us to drop dead eventually.
Yeah, inside it's like that. Outside, everything appears fine.
So again, just brings up.
You know,
Holmes.
I wonder.
Pascal is gonna walk towards the door holding her cocktail.
Holding her morning margarita.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of his voice.
Kyoku is going to be holding Chaos Bolt just in case.
Gently lowers hand.
Raises the other one.
Oh. Squish. You can't move your fucking arms.
Generic dude voice. Go. It is I. It is I, Lord Drapane.
Oh.
Ah, Lord Dreepy.
It was
Oh,
always
God.
just a generic dude voice, don't worry.
Yeah. I've
It
come
is
with a
I.
message.
So
Honestly.
Sazarin's gonna go over to the door.
Oh,
Chink.
dear.
Zazel's still on his shoulder.
Looking
Looking
down.
basically straight down.
Hold on. Need to
Pascal
roll
is
something.
standing right underneath Sazarin too, like looking out the door.
D20.
And Zazel's just like, hi.
Yeah, because I imagine Sazarin has to bend down like this to look out the door.
Yeah, so when you open the door,
It's just the
Drapane,
how to talk to short people meme.
when you open the door, Drapane is very shocked. So he just sort of goes, "Ah, fuck!" And he like stumbles back a couple steps.
Did you roll a dex save to see if he falls on his ass?
Hold on. That
Zine will try to stop him, likely to no avail. Probably not a great idea too.
Oh, he
Never
rolled a
mind.
6 for that one.
Two ass.
Yeah, so he stumbles backward and just falls down.
You good there?
Explain.
That's a
That's
long story. Why don't you come in?
that's really difficult.
We could give you a PowerPoint presentation. Apparently, we love doing that.
Like a Mamma mia pasta. Would you like a cocktail? It's going to be a while.
Pascal, it's only 7.
It's a long story. He's gonna need a cocktail.
It's only 7 in the morning.
I don't
When did you start drinking?
believe
She made herself
we have...
margarita.
I don't believe we exactly have the time for that. You can give me the incredibly short version. Wait, wasn't he there yesterday?
No.
I don't think he was there.
He was there at some point, but he wasn't there during it.
Yeah, okay. You can give me the incredibly short version while we walk to where His Highness's forces have arrived.
The very short version is that Robin Lockmont died stopping Cizakriel, and I'm the collective consciousness of the two of them of the aftermath.
And you are with them now, correct?
Yes.
Weirder things have happened with you all.
Evidently, a couple of months of very intense love for two individual people can defeat 12,000 years of revenge.
He sort of looks over and looks down and thinks for a moment. Yes, that makes sense.
Glad it makes one of us. Because I don't think Robin or Cizakriel have any idea how that happened.
Yeah.
Both of them are equally surprised.
How many more people are gonna be staying in this fucking house? For Sylvia and Travis I will try and do accents, but it's fine.
Uh. Anyway, as I mentioned, it the royal army has arrived with His Highness Prince Aeneas leading it, as well as several thousand dwarves and drow.
Bet.
Neat.
I get to go and learn my dad.
Huh? I couldn't understand that.
Yeah, no.
I get to go annoy my family.
Oh boy.
Would you like to be let down, Azazel?
Aren't I always?
Just reach up. Thunk.
Oh, you meant like actually get them. Oh, okay.
So you guys begin walking with Lord Jerpain and his escort towards the undead camp, or what's left of it.
Pretty much the entire thing was redesignated for the rest
Yeah.
soldiers, yeah.
Excuse me.
Felicia and Neoralurth stay behind at the house, watching over Aaron. Oh, that was just.
So,
We connected my earbuds.
Oh,
Oh.
smart.
yay!
Yay!
I don't know if that picked up.
It
Did
did.
it pick up? Are we good? Okay, cool.
Oh, Sylvia's quiet, but she picks up.
Yeah.
You scoot a little bit closer.
Ooh, that tasted burnt. Ah.
Yeah, so Neoralurth and Felicia stay behind at the house to watch over Aaron, which means Aaron, Biana, Vise, Beatrix, Lycos, Athena, Avalyn, and Henry all join you guys. Oh yeah, and
Good
well,
God.
and the
Do we
apprentices are
really
already
need
out there.
We've got a small army and NPCs alone. I don't think we need the skeletons.
So
We need the army.
I don't care.
Aaron, Tiana, Vise, Aaron. No, Aaron was already there. Vise, Lycos, Athena, Adeline.
Hold on, let me put it in Tavern. Who's joining you?
Please.
God.
Why is there?
Please write it down.
Is it just
Please.
any character that was previously a character or an NPC?
Specifically the ones on the couch.
Wait, are we gonna be housing an entire army now?
You already were.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Well,
are.
I mean another army.
The,
Here we have with two of them.
the NPC couch, the size of the NPC couch is directly proportional to the amount of NPCs we need to house, so it's fine.
Beatrix, Henry, Olivia.
You guys have made a lot of
Some
friends.
kind of fucking.
But sure, we have, you know, that is something as a D&D party
Go back to living in a
that
tree.
we've done better than most. We've made more friends than we have enemies,
Yeah.
which is rare.
Though you did kidnap Vise, and we borderline kidnapped the 3 apprentices.
Oh well.
It's fine.
Those 3 signed the contract. That's their fault.
They signed the contract for college credit and minimal pay. It was
Or
borderline
have you-
kidnapping.
Okay, but that's like the same as most colleges, so like it's fine.
No, it's still borderline kidnapping. It's just legal borderline kidnapping.
It's just illegal. Oh
So
damn!
then it's not kidnapping.
Yeah, exactly. It's better than I mean, it's better than most things.
Surprise adoption.
It's
Anyway.
You could
Anyways,
have actually kidnapped them.
you guys arrive
You're like 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
you guys arrive at the undead camp where there's like 20 undead.
Yeah. We were hoping for more.
And how many were there before?
Couple
Not a lot.
dozen.
What?
A couple dozen.
I meant like
yeah.
before everything died.
Before over 300.
Yeah.
So out of curiosity, since you're also like Cezachriel now, do you get his army?
No.
Technically,
So-
neither of them exist anymore. So all the undead that they both controlled went rogue.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't a lot of Cezachriels just crumbled?
No.
No.
Control ceases. Creation does not cease to be.
Okay.
Herein
That's-
is when we stopped one apocalypse and started another.
Well,
Yes,
that
yes,
army is currently fighting all the fiends that were also in the army.
Oh.
I guess they're having a time.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you
Yes.
arrive
Hearing
at.
this-
Oh, go on.
Hearing this, Escal is going to sigh deeply
Man.
and go, I'm going to have to put a lot of undead back to rest later, aren't I?
Yeah.
Probably.
Or I could reanimate them again and take them away.
On the walk, Kyoku's just gonna walk up to Azazel and go, the best way to not be constantly let down is just to set your expectations so obscenely low that nobody can disappoint you. It's worked.
Well, they
wonderful.
already are. My expectations are tripping hazard in hell, and Lyco's tripped over them like twice.
Oh. Well, I don't think I can help you there.
That's not good.
My expectations are that people don't die, and those have been like,
Those
Yeah.
are some pretty high expectations.
Well,
Yeah, they
And
really are.
In this line of work, at least.
You're corporeal now, right? Poke, 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 poke.
Oh,
Expecting people not to die in
Do I
this
have to
party.
pay-
I think I think this group of adventurers has at least a 50% mortality rate at this point, including
well, that's
us.
not entirely true.
Carry the
No.
one.
Pretty
If you
close.
think about it, there's what? Believe it. What was her? Aria?
Wasn't Arya? Arya was the only one that like actually died and didn't come back.
and
Oh.
Xander.
And
Yeah.
Xander.
Yeah.
So the people that
Ari's also
and you can technically count Robin in that because Robin
Yeah.
technically doesn't exist
I
anymore.
mean, 3 out of what? How many?
A fuck ton.
Aria's also the
I
only
forget. Is Rick
campaign who
like
didn't
actually dead
die
at this point or not?
Ricta?
No, Richta's free.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I've become a god for like a month, and all this shit. Even then, Robin turns into a woman, and then turns into two guys.
You
I've
what?
seen it before then.
No, stop. Hold on. You
No,
fucking what?
There was a time when we all
Are you
switched
talk-
bodies.
Are you talking to me, Blue One?
I'm
No.
talking.
Akira
I'm
before
not-
go.
Oh.
There was also a time where we all switched bodies.
Yeah, that was fun. I gave Callie a migraine.
It was
That
short for a little while.
that does sound fun.
The Akira thing is really quite
I'm afraid
interesting.
didn't know how to handle the tail.
It's her
Oh,
supernatural
yeah, Kyoku. Oh my god.
origin, as she was born a woodpecker in the same forest that the skull was born in, and that place has very magical properties. It's that
Yeah.
combined with the worship of a lot of people and a couple
Or an
cool.
entire city at this point.
And they worship her because
I don't know, cause I'm hot. Why?
that's true.
Why are you concerned?
I was gonna sit there for a moment when you bring up the same forest that Escal was born in,
I
and
don't
Escal's
believe you
gonna
ever,
go.
there was ever
It's
really
gonna
a
stand
reason
there
for
for a
it.
moment, and then look up at
Some things or
Sazarin
something,
and
they
go,
were like,
I
"Whoa,
can't take you back
big
to my
bird."
mom's.
I thought it was on the page.
No.
Onifrey
No,
also,
you can't.
but
But I also
she got
don't
more of a
intend
cult.
to stick around here
That's
for very
true.
long. After all this is said and done.
no, it was like visions or something. People were getting visions. I don't know why.
Didn't you guys think it was because of the runes or something?
Runes.
So
The runes.
Originally,
We've had many theories.
So many.
so yeah, like I said, you arrive at the camp where awaiting you are 3 very tired college students.
What's
About
new?
about like 20 Karnathi. Uh, 13,000 soldiers of mostly
Various
humans, also elves, dragonborn, orcs, and half orcs. That's all the royal army. Uh, it's
people.
mostly humans. A lot of other people too. 5,000 dwarves and 7,000 drow for a total of 25,000.
Yeah, we got a big army.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, DM, from Zachriel's memories, about how many defended the Tarrasque's grave?
About 20,000, I believe.
Of just undead or of undead and fiends?
Both.
Okay. Don't get a pleased look on your face, Ash. We're still mounting some severe odds.
No, I'm just
Yeah, the
excited.
thing about the fiends is like one barbed devil or bearded devil or whatever is worth like 5 humans,
Mhm.
That's true.
and
That doesn't mean this is gonna be less exciting and fun.
a pit fiend is a whole army in and of itself.
Oh yeah. But then again, when a pit
So
fiend shows up, when a pit fiend shows up, you just yeet Sazarin at it.
Sure,
Yeah.
they may be equal to that, but we have how many adventuring characters? How many level characters?
That's
Like
also true.
Sazarin in this final fight is just going to be the ICBM that you throw at anything that's starting to become a problem until it stops becoming a problem.
So yeah, at the front of the whole group, you see those college students,
Oh man.
as well as Prince Aeneas, Queen Olwyn, and Queen Rupaida.
Prince Heine.
And Drapane takes you up to all of them.
Shit, I forgot I got that.
I just had an idea to make this all a little less awkward.
Was it?
I think I know your idea.
Oh, no.
Fear.
What
Let
are
me
we
check.
doing?
Let me check the spell list.
Let's go
What
around
are-
the table and I'll do icebreakers.
Please, no, I have to do that tomorrow.
Hello?
I'm literally getting paid to do that
Druggy.
for an hour.
I Akira's theme song is "It's Tough to Be a God."
yeah.
Yeah.
So true.
It's tough to be a god when you get the people.
But like in a minor key.
You at least have disguise self, but you also, I believe, have seeming too.
Yeah, I have seeming. I was considering true polymorph for a minute, but
We determined that you can polymorph someone into a human.
yeah, I know.
True polymorph would get rid of all your Death Knight stuff, though.
Yeah, it would. So I'll just use seeming.
It would also be a 9th level spell slot.
Yeah.
You seem to be Robin now, I guess.
My brother in Christ. That is an insult.
Not Robin entirely.
Just
I'm assuming Sazarin also nicked the cloak of billowing.
yeah, he has the Cloak of Billowing, Ruby of the War Mage, and the Frostblade.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifying, thanks.
Oh yeah, you also have a dragon bone bow.
Please trust my.
Now, here's a question. What was
You're dumb.
Zachriel human previously, or
Yeah, he was a human in life.
okay?
Was he also 7 feet tall?
No, that came after the death.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a shame.
Man, crazy to think that he's shorter.
Not having any. There's like space between a little bit of space between all the joints now.
So
It's
seeming
like
there's
when
just
somebody
Saturn.
goes into space and they decompress.
And 411 Escal.
Yes, 7-foot Sazarin and 4'11"
God.
Pascal.
so I can only take Sazarin's height down by a foot, with seeming. That's the maximum I can do.
Or you could just
6 foot
stay
even
7
isn't that
feet.
bad.
That's a little disconcerting, even if you do look like a
Hey.
normal person.
With seeming, you can make yourself 8 feet tall. Also,
Yeah, no, seeming just to look like a normal 6-foot person
Or you
in
could
full
be
plate.
taller than Drazine.
What? No. Don't.
Drazin's over 8 feet tall.
Wait, is he?
Oh, you were saying
No,
don't.
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying don't do it.
Hey, Marianne, check the tavern.
God.
Wrong.
Yeah, so Sazarin casts seeming on himself to just put flesh under his armor.
Well, also remove the helmet.
Oh,
But
he can use
the helmet's
seeming, so
still
he seems
there.
to
It's
have a
just
dick.
the seeming looks like there's no helmet.
But there is.
Yes. Because if someone sees through the seeming, I don't
Well,
want them
I'm
to
just-
see bare
Imagine
hard
this
skeleton.
Adventure Time with that description, aka makes himself fleshy.
Does he?
What?
What?
What's that?
Oh yeah,
wait,
so
like, did you like
I'm
physically?
assuming if you're just making Sazarin as with flesh, it's obviously the face is just a combination of Sazarin and Robin.
This is Zachriel and Robin. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Fucking
slightly thinner face.
Mm-hmm.
That's Zachriel wasn't a redhead again.
But like, can you touch flesh if he does that, or is it just like you touch it and it phases through?
I'm
If
gonna
it's,
send
Uh,
a beautiful
Sit- sit-
picture of
sit.
Sazarin.
Since it's a foot less, you'd actually, if you try and touch the illusion's face, you'd probably be groping the chest plate.
Hitty!
Just go bam bam. Not my type.
Robin
So
actually did that.
weird.
Remember
yeah,
that?
I
That's
remember.
the joke.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Oh,
The dog.
I hate that.
So
What if he tried to? What if she tried to slap his ass?
I mean,
You
it-
Would it
probably
be like
get-
trying to slap his ass and then you get like Minecraft skeleton sounds?
Yeah,
What's
precisely.
probably more like wither skeleton sound, so slightly deeper.
oh
His bones are hollow like Akira's.
no,
well,
because
don't
of the
forget
armor.
he's wearing
because-
armor too.
You
So
get Iron Golem sounds.
True.
Yeah, you slap his ass and it's the frying
Clunk.
pan sound effect from TF2.
This just reminds me of Sleeping Giants. Something.
trials.
Yes.
I
I still have those pieces
I
of
know.
memories in my snap memories.
Aren't you
think
glad we're playing again, Briar?
Mhm.
Yup.
But is
Yeah.
Dick really just
Gal is
dick
the
energy
reason
and
why
just
the Geneva
energy?
Convention exists.
No.
No.
Dick energy plus. There's no dick.
Yeah, but it's just the energy.
No. Can't have the energy without the dick.
So now that we have flush Zachriel,
Yeah, Yeah, you guys walk up to all the royals
Rope
there,
the rope.
and the prince steps forward. I need to do Azazel's voice, but as a man, this is so fucking difficult. Hold on, let me turn off my mic to practice for a second.
While he's
love how
doing
much
that,
I love how much you struggle with it. Meanwhile, it just happens on my end.
meanwhile, I'm going to go to the bathroom before I piss myself because, god damn it, I have the bladder of a squirrel.
Have fun, Mamma
Things-
Mia pissing.
Mamma Mia pizza.
I love you.
I'm in severe emotional and physical pain.
The crab?
You're welcome.
At this point, after dealing with Lord Drapane, I think Sazarin is just going to try and imitate Robin for as long as possible before someone catches on. Like, that's probably just the best case that Sazarin can hope for now, until this all settles and he can explain it to everyone at once.
I forgot.
Sazarin, but remove the Saz.
Do you want Gatorade
At that
or
at that
Dr.
at
Pepper
that
right
point,
now?
if you remove the Saz, you
I
just
think
get
I'll do
Erin,
that.
and I'm not playing her in this campaign.
I forgot I got
Anyway.
this great ass set of dice.
Oh, cool.
What?
Bright dice. I have bright dice.
Fucking
Kinda.
highlighter looking ass motherfucker. We know.
Yeah. So the prince steps forward. It is nice. That was almost too Italian.
What do you mean?
Almost too Italian.
I
That's
almost
the name of my band.
I almost just made him. I almost just made him sound extremely Italian for some reason. Hold up, I need to practice again.
It almost made the Mamma Mia pasta. These dice are so bright in comparison to the rest of mine. Like,
I don't
dear
think I-
God.
Oh my god.
I think I have a set of those that's just D6s, actually.
It's nice.
Also, look at my D dice. They just have beats in them.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Prince steps forward. It's nice to see you all again.
Hi.
Oh wow, that was super delayed for some reason, Briar.
That's fine.
Oh,
for
and
those
it's back now.
Zazel
have-
just glitches Ira in campaign.
Sazarin's just gonna try and stay as quiet as possible.
These bard dice have loots in them.
I love that.
I remember you looking different the last time I saw you. A lot shorter. And less armor.
Don't think too hard about it.
Well, when you have a debilitating, soul-eating curse, you have to hop bodies occasionally just to make sure it doesn't fall apart around you. I've done it before. I'll do it again if I have
others.
to.
We've murdered him 3 times now.
Roll. It's not the whole truth, but it's not technically a lie either.
Deception with
So would that
advantage?
be what? Deception with advantage?
Because I can't think of a way to make it anything else.
Or like
Yeah,
a static
no, like
+5 or something?
It is a
Like-
deception.
Yeah, roll deception then, with advantage because it's half true.
like it's technically not a lie. Robin jumped to a new body because of a debilitating soul curse.
Yeah, several times.
He literally did it this time because of a debilitating soul curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to add on that he did it to kill a Death Knight.
Yeah.
Imagine
I
having a
think-
debilitating soul curse. Couldn't be me.
The deception here is by omission that you didn't
Yeah.
just jump bodies, you are a Death Knight.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Let's go take a look at the modifier.
Oh no.
It's not low. He's a paladin, so it's gotta be decent.
So Death Knights don't officially have any.
Were you proficient in deception before?
No, I was not. I was
it's just-
proficient in intimidation.
So then it's
Imagine
just
not
the
being proficient in
charisma
both.
modifier.
So that's a 24. Nat
Oh,
20.
Shit.
Oh man. You made it sound
That's
like
what-
really bad for a minute.
Yeah, you made it sound like you were about to say,
That's a 6.
Yeah,
No, I was.
Yeah, he rolled a 19. And he's related to Azazel.
He is dumb as shit.
What did the other 2 rulers think of that lie?
Hold up, I'm rolling more dice then.
Because I imagine they're at least within earshot to make sure that the king doesn't, the prince does not fall victim to his own stupidity.
Okay, so Olwyn. It's weird how like Azazel does actually have very high wisdom.
Yeah, Zazel's wisdom's like an 18.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is like my favorite way to play stupid characters. Like they just say some weird, like profound shit, and then they're like, "Let's do +2."
Yeah. So
That's what happens in our straw campaign. We just say shit that like doesn't make sense, but it also makes so much sense. And
Yeah,
by
so-
that I mean we break the fourth wall a lot.
So the prince, he
Rob?
is like
Oh, are you talking?
he's not dumb. He just has bad rolls a lot.
The
Like that time him and Azazel
Dorothy
both
incident.
rolled like sub 10 to recognize each other.
I'm pretty sure at some point Zazel got a flat 0.
I think so too.
I've rolled so many zeros with her, and it's so funny.
Anyway, Olwyn's not really paying attention to like exchanging niceties right now. She's in a mood. Like she's on the warpath.
You know, just one of her moods.
Rupaida, she doesn't believe your shit for a second.
What did she roll?
20.
Like a nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the only thing that beats mine. So,
Well, she rolled that, and then there's insight.
oh, fair enough.
Yeah, she doesn't believe your bullshit for a second.
Is she gonna call him out on it?
Not
We'll
right
see.
now.
Not yet.
Also, what's their passive perceptions? Because you can see through seeming with a perception check.
I think it specifically has to be made, though, is the thing. It says it in the spell that you have to make a perception check.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any of them statted. I'm just going off of vibes.
It has to be made, and it's an investigation check, not perception. It's been a while since I've used seeming. It's been a while since I've played any sort of necromancer.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I first saw you.
All right. So we have everything. We have everything here, all set. Oh, we have. Oh yeah, I remember. You guys just went home. Everything from yesterday occurred in like the middle of the day, and then you guys just went home and fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable.
Like, literally, we rezzed Kyoku, fought the Icefield battle, killed Sazacriel and Robin, and then just went fucking home to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all one day.
Yeah.
That was all like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Imagine you guys doing that coming home, and then Akira's like, "Is that Sazacriel on our front door?"
Yep.
We're going to bed. We'll explain it in the morning.
We sleepy.
Sleep.
Anyways, they got
Actually,
everything ready.
Yep.
Stealing your joke.
We
Casually, is that the Grim Reaper?
Stealing
Is it-
your joke. Thanks for letting me know.
yes, we arrived last night, just as dusk was setting, and we haven't fully settled in, so we're all ready to march when we need to.
That
My personal recommendation is as soon as possible.
That seems smart.
onwards.
To victory!
Yeah.
All right, so the
Something like
entire
that.
army begins to march north towards Titan's grave.
This doesn't look at all familiar.
Does it?
Yeah, Kyoko's just carrying Bo. Are you okay?
It could be die, why don't you?
No, that was just funny.
It's too active of a thinking process to walk at the same time. You're being carried.
Just like over the shoulder, just okay, this is happening.
With my 14 strength.
Struggling there.
Pat, 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 pat.
Almost drops.
Oh yeah, for
Pascal.
sure.
Pascal's gonna walk behind Kyoku since Bo is, I guess, sitting like draped over the shoulder,
Yep.
Mhm.
and just go. Are you sure this isn't a nightmare? Like I could still be asleep, right?
You're not asleep.
Just grabs her cheek and pinches.
Ow!
You're not asleep. You're not asleep. You're not asleep.
You'll figure the voice out one of these days.
We'll get there eventually.
Baby,
I've
I've
been
just
doing
been in a
Zazel's voice
coma
too much
the entire
recently.
time. And then when I wake up, I'm just a normal woodpecker and everything's normal.
And I'm not a god
Why
anymore.
would a woodpecker have such a vivid dream about being alive?
Careful, you're gonna give the woodpecker a panic attack.
I think the woodpecker's all panicked out.
That's false. We thought that once.
She
Then I
doesn't have a
died.
nervous system. She is the nervous system.
See, I was the nervous system, and then now I'm here, and I'm just kind of like,
Oh shit, I have Hellish Rebuke back. That's right.
So-
I forgot to ask, what the fuck? How did Kyoku like exist?
That's
Huh?
another long story.
Oh god, never mind.
So
We can all swap those stories after.
while you guys are marching, Sazarin kind of gathers all the people who aren't part of the army together in a little group walking off to the side.
The Outsiders.
I should mention now that Adam and Eve are almost certainly standing atop a cliff overlooking the basin. It's where we would plan and our next move. And inside of that mountain are the remnants of an old dungeon. Quite literally, it was a prison for many years. It's
Isn't standing on top of mountains kind of their MO?
Dramatic motherfuckers.
Isn't that how you met them?
they do enjoy standing on top of many things. They like to be tall.
They They like to act.
Maybe they should just grow then.
They like to be tall.
Why are they on the counter? They like to feel tall.
Okay. Don't they have some kind of shapeshifting magic?
They can fly.
It's dramatic.
They have always been a pair for theatrics.
Yes, they have. Oh my god. 5 fucking minutes. We stood there for 5 fucking minutes.
Oh, you have no idea.
Monologuing or something?
Yes!
Prepare for trouble.
Oh
Make
god.
it double.
No
again?
one else shut up.
No.
Was it the
Super
That
Robin?
wasn't a
Some
scout, that was just
devastation.
me.
I'd like to imagine a skull just like zoned out saying it.
The
That
next
scout's so
person I hear
tired and
that
so
come
done with
from will
everything.
die.
The dungeon, while still fortified, is much less so than a frontal approach. We'd have to deal with some defenses from what I remember, but not an entire army.
So you're saying instead of going full frontal, we're bringing it in the rear.
You're used to that.
Shut up, Kyoku.
Oh god.
I mean, they do seem like the type that like it in the ass.
They do, don't they?
I don't need to know about your relationship behind closed doors.
All of you to assume we've ever closed a door.
We have.
Wow.
I have.
Look into that room occasionally.
That's your own fault.
I want to go home.
Get out of your house.
We're cousins.
They're cousins.
In a new house.
God damn it, Ash!
Confused.
I hate you especially because I was thinking the same thing.
I know you were.
I wasn't thinking anything, so I'm confused.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We'll explain it to you.
Brains. Why? Why there's so many things?
The only
I
the only entrance left into the dungeon is a small tunnel a few miles long. Which
We're gonna
means
make
we
the
can take
dungeon
a
a sex
small
dungeon.
strike team through the dungeon to attack Adam and Eve directly.
Okay.
Advanced SWAT Team Task Force.
I assume we're the SWAT team.
You're goddamn right. The A-team,
Indeed.
baby.
Once we get close, we'll break off from the group, and I'll lead us to the tunnel.
Okay.
How will everyone else be moving while we're in there?
Forward, into a wall of fiends.
You know what? Yeah.
The fiends do need to be taken care of. They're still dangerous, even if we stop the Tarask. Not to mention, if there's no battle for them to be occupied with, suddenly we have Adam, Eve, and several thousand demonic soldiers to deal with ourselves.
Sounds like a Saturday night to me.
All right, I'm
More
done.
like
All right, I'm done, Jaeger and Sazerain. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Heavy. Big rock.
The Zachariel brain cell just took over for a second.
Yeah.
And in the middle, after Kyoku made that sex joke, the Robin brain cell took back over to tell him to shut up for a moment.
Oh, I thought he was gonna like cover Ascal's ears or something.
Nah.
You know, now that I'm talking with you and not trying to murder you, the the blue one reminds me a lot of Adam and Eve.
How do you think?
You know,
Oh,
that's
good.
kinda
So you're gonna do to
racist.
them what you did to me?
You stereotyping?
That's kind of racist.
Just internally, Robin to Zachariel. Why do you think we tolerated Adam and Eve for so long?
We had plenty of practice.
Kyoku's just blue country Adam.
I'm gonna kill you. Also, he's more like
God.
Also, what?
You drifted off for the last bit.
Oh, he's more like Eve.
Yeah.
Where am I?
What do you guys want to do while you're walking?
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Just a quick question. We're not going through the entire thing tonight, are we?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay.
As
I just-
much as we can.
Okay. I just asked because I do have to be at work at 9 tomorrow.
And
So
do
I'm giving myself a hard stop of 12. So,
Ah,
so
Oh.
that's why I ask. That's just for myself. I don't know about anyone else. Y'all can keep playing for all I care. But I do have work tomorrow.
And I
So
gotta
I
be out of
only-
the house by 8:30.
When are your guys all your guys' stopping times?
Mine's
I
12.
don't-
We head off
I don't have
around
a-
either 12 or like 1.
Yeah, 12 to 1
12
for
to
me.
1?
Yeah, so it sounds like 1 or
I'm fine
12.
with that.
Excuse me.
What?
I'm
Sounds like-
fine with whatever as long as it's before 2 a.m.
Okay.
I don't have a
Say
cutoff
we go
point,
until we
right?
get up to the dungeon so that we
Yeah.
have all the preamble done and then
Fair.
get right into the dungeon next time.
It's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Oh, well, like you guys are about to get into the dungeon now.
Oh.
Well, we don't underestimate our ability to fuck around for half an hour.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess
Yeah.
I guess I can put away all this dice then.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'm
fine.
sorry.
No, it's all right.
I mean, we did kind of start really late.
yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Well, it's a good thing we started late because I was out with my parents on what was going to be like a 1 hour run for dinner that started at 7 and went
Mhm.
until
God.
9.
I see.
9:30 actually. So
Yeah.
I limped my way in here just barely in time because I told
Aw.
B I had a surprise for everyone tonight.
Travis,
You-
can I just say I love you and yes. Nah.
What did you
You're
say, Ash?
Huh? Nothing.
I'm confuzzled.
Don't worry
It's
about it.
okay, stay confuzzled.
I'm so tired. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, we love you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At least it's a nice walk. What's the weather? What's the weather, boy?
I think we said it was muggy.
Yeah, it's foggy. Although
No, it's muggy.
Froggy.
you're probably
I
gonna be
cast
marching
creation.
for like more than a day, because this is an entire army moving.
Yeah, it moves kind of slowly.
Wait. Question.
Yeah.
Is there a cavalry that's part of this army?
Yeah,
Like on horseback?
Probably with the Royal Army, yeah.
yeah. The Royal
Yeah.
Army has cavalry.
Ascal is gonna casually like walk up to a soldier and like poke their boot.
Can she reach their boot?
I hope so.
It would probably be. Horses are about 4 feet tall at the shoulder, I would say. On average,
Yeah.
maybe a little more.
About average. Yeah.
What fucking horses are you near?
I'm probably wrong about that.
More like
Try like 5 or
5 to
6.
6. Especially war horses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
war horses,
horses,
you're
right.
gonna get about 6 feet at the shoulders. Easily.
Yeah.
So just barely you'll be able to reach some boots.
Scal's gonna poke a soldier's boot.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking like if I were to stand next to a horse, its shoulder would be at like my chest. I don't know why I thought that.
You're thinking of ponies.
Pony. My little pony.
I have
No.
I have no
6 feet tall
clue
at
why
the
I thought
shoulder?
that, especially because like less than a year ago I rode horses.
It's okay.
I want to
We
go
all,
horseback riding.
But they're 6 feet tall at the shoulder?
we all have a
What's the
brain
stop
fart.
poking for?
Oh, yes.
Could I ride your horse?
And there's just Sazarin in the distance.
Like,
do I need
could
to
I?
do I need to roll that intimidation?
Wait, it's over a day of marching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kyoku polymorphs himself into a horse
Oh my god.
and walks up and trots up behind her.
Callie could just wild
Yeah, that's
shape
true.
one.
Yeah, it would be Callie because
Yeah, it
wild
would
shape
absolutely
lasts
be
10
Callie.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah, so Callie horse comes up behind a skull.
Sally, I love you. But no.
Horses can't express very much, but if you
Horses
if
can
you
go.
on that, just opens her mouth and it's just a glob of spit falls out.
Why does the skull want the non-Callie horse?
Because it's more fun. And she wants to go as fast as she can.
And
I
you're
don't
saying you
know.
couldn't do that with Callie?
I'm
Okay.
confused. I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
Casts haste.
Yeah,
You have a willing horse that cannot die of animal abuse. Am
That's-
I
Feels
wrong?
good about writing Callie in any text.
Yeah,
was
that's the other thing is like riding Callie in any text. Like,
Any context.
Everyone wants to ride Callie.
Is it on dash now?
Ascal's
they come
just
in
going to
individual packages.
pet Callie horse's snout and go, we've tried this once before and it didn't work out. That's why we stay friends.
The soldier very slowly just sort of moves away from you.
Not the horse part. You know what I'm talking about.
No, that
That poor soldier doesn't, Maddie.
You've dug yourself too deep into this hole. There's no getting out.
Wait.
Poor Skull is delirious from walking all day.
I think I
Heat stroke.
So
let these moon pies sit too long.
Ooh.
I think they
Sli-
might be a
Sad.
little stale.
slight
Either
reminder.
that or this is just how they're supposed to be.
It's probably that one, honestly.
Slight reminder that Robin took Spectral Steed and never got to use it.
I don't know what that means.
Ghost horsey.
Oh.
And right now, a Spectral Steed is probably the only thing that could carry Sazarin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not even a skeletal horse could do it. It would just kind of crack and crumble.
Oh, wait, does Ascal know that Robin took Spectral Horse?
Have you looked into his spellbook since that one time?
I don't know.
The answer's probably no, considering the one time you did, you threw it into the ocean.
Ocean.
Callie has.
Callie has.
That's true, but Callie is a horse right now and can't talk.
She's
Could I
probably
drop
told
it?
his skull some of the cooler shit she's found in there, though. That isn't
Probably.
necromancy.
That's true. You
Like
probably
know. Like animate graveyard.
know.
Bo probably knows from how many times the two of them have thrown their spell books at each other.
Ah!
Yeah, no, Bo literally helped Robin reconstruct his spellbook after it got ruined.
Ascal, now thinking about this, because Ascal is delirious from 1, walking all day, and 2, having a martini at 7 o'clock in the morning.
And 3 being played by you.
Yes.
Robin's already on the spectral steed.
Ascal's going to go up to Bo and go, Do you know how to use Spectral Steed?
You're having a stroke. You should probably sit down.
No. It's just...
Open spellbook anyway. Hold on. I can do the thing.
Spellbook!
Yes.
Oh yeah, the spell book.
That I still haven't actually finished.
Oh god.
Well, yeah, it's like dozens of spells.
I have them all written in there at least. Spectral Steed is what, level 5th?
Level 3rd.
3rd. Yeah.
I actually do think they're kind of stale. The cookie part is really soft, and the marshmallow part's really hard.
Yeah.
Well, not bad though. I'll
I'm
just have to make
inclined
sure
to
to
disagree.
not eat them like 3 months late.
Yeah. That's probably smart. You know what's the worst thing?
What?
My grandparents, they put stuff like that, like Funny Bones, like Twinkies. They put them in the fridge.
Well, yeah, it keeps them
Oh,
fresh
it's
for longer.
Phantom Steed. That's why I can't find it in there.
Yeah, no, sorry,
Oh,
it is
gross.
Phantom Steed. I like calling it Spectral Steed for some reason.
Because Spectral Steed sounds cooler.
Yeah.
It does.
Also,
Thanks,
let me.
Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, Ash.
Wiz-
Putting stuff like that in the fridge keeps it fresher longer.
I mean, it's 95% preservatives. Those things last plenty long on their own.
There we go.
Freezing a Twinkie so it'll
What
last
this
longer.
steed looks like is in Jester's home.
Nice.
Wester's
Yes,
home?
I have it. Why?
Wawa.
I want to ride a horse. Not in that context. I just want to have fun.
Oh my god, Marianne.
Okay.
I'm tired. Leave me alone. And everybody's taking everything I say dangerously.
So give it like 10 minutes and you have a horse to ride. Have fun.
Pascal's gonna like clap her hands together, like swing, like with skill at that, like swing up onto the horse, and then like race in front of the army, just having fun,
Oh boy.
like doing
That sounds onion.
circles around the army, just having fun.
You don't need to make animal You don't need to make animal handling for Phantom Steed, do you?
No.
Nope. It's a summoned creature.
Cool.
So Skull simply goes and has fun.
Yep.
She just wants to ride horses. And she's gonna start singing war songs to like Hold on. There's a specific one I'm thinking of. Hold on. Let me
Which
find
one?
it. I want to be in the cavalry when they send me
Yep,
off to
That's
war.
literally the name of the song.
Yep.
Who taught her the war songs?
I promise it was not me.
Are you sure?
I promise.
Are you sure?
I only know like 2, and that's not one of them.
You know what? That's fair.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Callie.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
So someone taught Askell war songs. We were trying to figure out who it was.
Callie.
Yeah. I'm a great influence.
Yeah, you are.
What was I looking for?
All right. So you guys go on marching for a whole day, and then eventually, like a little ways away from what?
What have you two done?
Imagine Cizakriel, Robin, and Askell, but it's the whole who's on first bit.
Love that. Oh shit.
So still a little ways away from Mightshire. You guys make camp for the night. Everybody sets up their tents and campfires and whatnot. Uh, and for the first time in like forever, you guys, I think for the first time ever, you guys can camp without tiny hut or night watches because you know you have an army taking care of that for you.
Weird.
That and Zazel just doesn't sleep.
Yeah, that's right.
Nor does Sazarin.
That too.
Ascal.
No.
Ascal towards the end of the night is going to is Sazarin in a tent or like what is it? I don't know.
Sazarin's just sitting on the phantom steed.
They throw a blanket over him.
Like a cockatiel, just blanket.
Yeah.
Ascal's gonna like set up like a tiny hut next to Sazarin's like horse and go I don't brain cells aren't working tonight, clearly.
Pascal continues to have a stroke.
And just go, uh, I don't know if I'm supposed to care for you or not, because I know Robin's in there somewhere, but, yeah. And so, and she's gonna, like, offer him, like, a pillow and a blanket.
Aww.
You do understand I don't need sleep, right?
I don't care, you're getting a pillow and a blanket because they're more comfy.
I'm not getting off this phantom steed.
She's then, at that, she's just gonna throw the pillow at his face, and then throw the blanket on top of the horse, and then crawl into her little tiny tent that she set up next to him, and kind of like curl up. But she's kind of all sad and lonely, so she doesn't really sleep that night.
Aww.
Time you should just appease her.
So, well, so before like bed, or before everyone sleeps, when people are still milling about.
Actually, since we're setting down for the evening, so I'm assuming there's like a cluster of very important like officer tents.
Yeah.
Sazerain casts Mighty Fortress to enclose them.
Aww.
There is just a massive walled keep surrounding them from attack.
All right.
Oh. Good point. Kyoku's gonna cast Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion. For us. For the party.
All right.
Fuck yeah, everyone's got their own bedroom and basically any amenity they could possibly need.
Pascal is still sleeping outside next to Sazarin.
He's welcome in, the door will fit him.
Oh no, Sazerain's basically going to pace the walls of the mighty fortress the entire night.
We just picks a skull's little blanket fort up and brings her inside.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm on that duty. Grandpa time.
Grandpa, I want to sleep outside.
Not tonight. Maybe next time.
When she's 3 times his age.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Who cares?
It's all about vibes.
It's all about vibes.
It's a skull's about to go through that phenomenon when you were like a little kid where you fell asleep in the car and then woke up in your bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Who would be like outside at one point during the night for some reason? Well, not night, evening, I guess.
Sazerain.
Oh,
He's literally pacing the walls of the mighty fortress he constructed.
Hazel's just walking around to see what bullshit she can get into.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm trying to decide if Drazine would follow behind to appease the bullshit.
Callie's also gonna, or Callie. I made the two.
I feel like they've known each other long enough. He would.
Same. Kyoku is also gonna let any soldiers that want to come in for food, because there's infinite magical food.
Yeah, the soldiers just rotate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a rotating line of rations.
So there, in the description of the spell, there's a big foyer for the entrance. It's gonna be a canteen, basically.
The Karnathi are serving. They're wearing skull nets and.
Oh my god.
Lunch lady Karnathi.
Hey, I was gonna say, I bet their voices sound like your middle school lunch lady too.
Get your food and move on.
You want a sloppy Joe, hun?
Alright, so at one point while Azazel is out and Drazine is following her, Queen Rupaida comes up and approaches them.
Oh, hey!
Hello. Would you care to explain the actual situation going on with your body-hopping wizard friend?
So, this is what happens when the Necromancer and the Death Knight hate each other very, very much and then duel to the death.
Play it like the birds and the bees.
What was that, Zach?
I said, don't explain it like the birds and the bees.
But it's funny.
The dragon.
It's the easiest way to make sense out of it.
The dragon.
Yes, but that doesn't change the fact that it's a rather serious thing.
That's fine. But more or less, Robin cast Wish and kind of binded their souls together, which is kind of fruity, not gonna lie, but you know what? That's neither here nor there.
There?
Very
And-
fruity.
Who was the other one? Is
What, Robin or Zachriel?
she's kind of surprised because you've been dancing around the name. So Zachriel is the Death Knight half.
Yes.
And you're sure that's safe?
No.
Well, you
No.
see, you see,
no.
when a necromancer falls in love with a cleric,
Oh no.
that
More
love
or less.
transcends much more than you'd expect. And now Zachriel is kind of apathetic, I think is how it was explained.
Yeah, that's kind of how we described it. Is more or less apathetic. Basically, Robin's desire to take care of a skull and Erin overrode Zachriel's lust for power and revenge. Through like the power of magic, friendship, bullshit, whatever.
Some kind of children's show bullshit.
Yeah,
You hear a
like that.
scream in
Something
the
with
back
ponies.
going. You hear a scream in the back going. It's like one of those opposites attract fan fictions.
Yeah,
Are you following us?
what she said.
Yeah.
What's new? But that's more or less what happened. And then one day they kind of went like that. And because Zachriel's soul is tied to his little... It can't... It didn't...
Little dun-dun-dun-dun. Was that right? If I remember, it was that. So Robin was going to take Zachriel down with his soul goopy goop. But it didn't quite work because of the weapon still being
His soul's
still there.
No. So Zachriel's soul resides in his bonking machine.
I think I have a fever.
I'm so
So the
glad I
soul-
wasn't drinking.
What stroke energy did I
You know a
just
smoothie?
thrown back in for?
So the soul can't leave the weapon. So Zachriel's soul can't leave the weapon, right? Okay, cool. Robin cast the wish and tied their souls together, so one couldn't exist without the other. Like fruity shit.
You know a smoothie when you combine when you blend
When you
an
make your
apple and a
banana-
banana together.
An apple and a banana?
When you make your bananas drinkable.
don't describe it like that.
Who let-
Akira, you
say
want to take a crack at explaining this?
Okay, so explain it so they got it. Okay, so
It's a crack shit.
Okay.
We're all having a-
Everyone's failing at explaining this.
Ryan,
I'm trying.
okay.
I'm
So,
getting there.
They're like have you ever watched Steven Universe? Or like Dragon Ball Z? Don't worry about it. We're not talking about you.
Did we make Justin quit? We've never
I
done
think
that
a very
before.
simple way to explain
never-
it is if Robin was blue paint and Zachriel was yellow paint. You know how when you mix paint, you can't take the paints you can't re-separate them. That's what happened with them, and that's where Sazarin comes into play.
Okay.
They're like their own.
Their concepts are there, but they're not there.
If I had known we were gonna have to explain this,
Experience.
I have the projector. I would have made a PowerPoint. I would have done it.
But
I wish I had known
Kyoku and
that
Callie
this-
aren't there, so it's just left to this grandpa and this.
Does this house have windows? Does this house have windows?
Yes, but they
Pascal's
kind of,
gonna hear this from this window
Oh, no.
and go, "What stroke shit are you all on?"
no, it has windows, but they
Painting
just
a
look out
picture
into
about
the
how
afternoon.
Robin and Cesacriel are paint.
Okay, but anyways, so because Cesacriel's soul couldn't be destroyed, and Robin's after he got like and disintegrated them, so
Way it can be put. There's not really a better way to put
Anyways.
it.
after he like disintegrated himself, his soul went and
Uh-huh.
I want a PowerPoint now. I want a 10-page slide PowerPoint.
You know, he has like a Scottish accent and I have a country accent, and if you mix the two together, you get like scuntry. Yeah. That's what happened.
Country? Isn't that Australian?
Australian.
Australian.
That's more like British or something.
Australian is Southern British.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is Drazi supposed to be Australian?
No.
So,
Okay,
No.
good. I was worried for a second. I thought you've been trying to do Australian this whole time.
No, he's been Scottish. I have a different character who's Australian.
Okay,
but
good.
wherever
He kind of sounds like JFK
right
from
here.
Clone High.
See, this causes some of the issues, but mainly they're right here.
And I haven't even been drinking tonight.
Hold on, Ash. I have it full screen now. Explain it again.
So, some of the problem is coming from here. It originates right here, but most of it's right here.
Look, Drauzine may be an old man, but that doesn't mean his intelligence is that high above average.
Hold on, Ash. We couldn't hear you. What?
This one facilitated a lot of it, and this one encouraged it. But this is the main problem.
This is the main problem.
I've never been a problem child.
This is the main problem.
In
This
conclusion, I hate all of you.
You
But-
don't.
What I said was
Okay.
scuntry.
but so his soul kind of went blah blah blah, and because they were like tied together, so now Robin's soul also resides in the blah, blah, blah. It's a mace.
Uh-huh.
That's what the word is. A mace.
Did you really forget what the word for mace was? Is
Wait.
that why you said that?
I need to add something here in honor of Coda. In honor of
What?
Coda, it all started with some cobalt chopping off a neck.
It all started when Kyoku got bisected.
So he got cut right down the middle.
Yeah, that's my
started the day that I was.
Anyways,
It all
but so now
Basically.
they're kind of like sharing a 1-bedroom apartment together inside the mace, but they kind of like went like that, like Drazi was saying with the paint shit.
You know
And you
that one vine and they were roommates?
Oh my god, they were roommates.
They were roommates.
But yeah,
It's
that's
like
what-
that.
that's what this
I feel
said.
I feel bad for the queen having to go through this.
Man.
I'd like to believe that the queen has pulled what every little move Justin has done and like actually has gotten up and walked away from the two of them for like 5 seconds.
I like to imagine the queen is totally understanding this 100%, following every word we're saying, despite how cracked it is.
Holy fucking shit. Alright, if you three don't already have inspiration, give it to yourself.
Yes.
Question: does inspiration persist after death?
Sure.
Okay.
Literally none of you ever use it anyways, so...
Yeah, I don't think Drauzine has ever gotten inspiration. I think Xander might have gotten it like once.
For do no wrong.
Where is
Damn it.
And look at that, we've wasted a whole 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. We
Yeah,
we did the thing.
we did the thing.
We did the thing.
Was Drowsy supposed to be Australian this
that's
whole
why
time?
Slytherin exists. So
I-
like we kind of just
I-
combined their names. Like a ship's
so
name.
basically, TLDR, paint
Oh, God.
study.
TLDR, Robin and
roommates.
Zachariel fucked and had a love child.
They
were
had a love
like-
child, and they're their own love child.
Zach.
Their swords crossed one too many times.
Only Zachariel doesn't have a sword.
And neither does Robin now either.
Robin didn't have one either.
We've killed Ash.
No, Robin
they were-
technically did and does still have a sword.
Not when he
They
died.
kind of they looked at each other and they were like, "I hate you," and then it was like, "I hate you too." And
You
then
know-
now they don't have.
You know how in
dates.
high school a guy can get a woman pregnant by looking at her shoulders?
What?
Apparently.
You know how I can get a woman pregnant by like finger gunning at someone?
What do you mean
No,
like this?
I was
Yeah,
I
like
was
that.
horrified that you were going to stop early on that sentence.
You know how I can get a woman pregnant?
Robin looking on from within Sazarin.
So anyway, Jesus is a
this-
trans icon.
Just Robin looking on from behind Sazarin's eyes, just thinking, "This is what they're doing to my legacy. I saved their asses, and this is what they're doing to my legacy."
If you want to explain it yourself, come over here and explain it, coward.
Yeah.
Did you expect
explain
any
what the
less
fuck you
from
want.
us?
You mean more?
These us three, this energy, the country.
the
Scottish.
Can we
country.
assume from on the walls Sazarin's heard the commotion?
Yes.
I would say we were loud enough.
I can imagine Akira's just like fucking perched on Drazine's like shoulder.
Probably she wants to feel tall.
Yeah,
He wants to be.
they're besties now. She's like, my old best friend
Friendship
died.
ended with Xander. Drosy is now my best friend.
I can perch on Drazine.
Oh God.
I mean, she
Yeah.
could have perched on Xander. It just would have been awkward. He was taller than her.
So here's the thing. You have. I'm just imagining now Drazine with Akiro perched on one shoulder and Azazel perched on the other shoulder.
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
100%.
for sure. Like, who knows when Zazel got up there, but she did.
Yeah, no one's questioning it.
Honestly, Justin.
Everybody happened to blink at the same time, and Zazel just is now on Drazine's shoulder.
Drosny wasn't even questioning it. He saw her on top of Sazarin. He's like, she wanted to be tall. Okay, makes sense.
This is a child that grew up without parents, and it shows.
Yeah.
Grew up?
God, imagine.
Grew up.
So
Yeah,
assuming
if you
Sazarin's-
really remove everything we've done from the campaign and just look at the backstories, like Akiro was a normal bird before an experiment was sabotaged by a lich, and then she got amnesia. Azazel was raised in a cult. Bo is just Bo.
Depression.
Robin's
Gestures
backstory
to the
we don't
5-page
talk
document.
about.
If we're,
Yeah,
if we're just
Robin's-
talking about each
Robin
character, if we're talking about all the played characters,
backstories are both something else.
Yeah,
if
we
we're
don't
just
talk
talking about
this.
character backstories for any of the characters we played, Xander was just a depressed teenager, and Drazine was just a person.
Yeah.
Just
He was just a veteran. That was it.
He's just a dude.
He's just a man.
And then a skull was like betrayed by her mentor and lost all of her memories.
Imagine having
You
like a
lost
super,
them
super
all
tragic
again.
backstory. Couldn't be Drazine.
when I was a child, my parents threw me out of a tree so I could fly.
I was born at the age of 6 without a face.
What?
They
So
pushed me out of a tree. They were
Every
like,
morning I
fly.
break my arm. Every night I break my legs.
Yeah, so you look at like this multiplanar, you know,
Transgender.
yeah, this like transplanar, angel of death. This actual goddess and a seasoned war veteran dragonborn. And look at what they're doing right now.
I was good at battle tactics, not social tactics.
I didn't ask to be God.
Then why did you ride in on a dinosaur?
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store?
Fuck you!
Oh my gosh, I need to tell you all about the t-shirt Alan bought. He bought a shirt that says,
So that's
I'm
when
sorry,
Sparkle Guy
officer,
was
but I
made.
don't know how those children got punted. I'm not responsible for those children getting punted.
Oh no.
Bo needs that shirt.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Man,
Except it just
Sazarin's
says
backstory is more convoluted than the Five Nights at Freddy's timeline, and that shows
Yeah.
Who is this?
Sazarin's.
Yeah.
Not just taking into account like becoming Sazarin, like the emphasis on Sazarin's entire being is more convoluted than the Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. Probably more than the Zelda timeline too.
I'm just kidding. I don't like sex. Put your clothes back on. I'm telling you about Sazarin's backstory.
That sexual poggers, but I have to finish explaining to you how Sazarin was created.
No,
I'm almost
even
done
worse.
with Zachriel's backstory too.
I
I have like a
even
chapter
worse.
left to go.
Even worse, I lied. I don't like sex. Now I'm gonna give you the entire extended Sleeping Giants timeline.
No.
Including each backstory and when it's applied.
Including all of the live notes.
she just nutted in me and then started explaining the Sleeping Giants timeline. I don't know what to do.
You're welcome.
Why was she nutting in you?
I'm gonna go to bed before I have another stroke.
You know what? That's fair.
This is what happens when we haven't played in 5 months.
Yes.
I think this is less of a product of us not having played in a long time and us not having talked in a long time.
Yeah.
Not having talked in a long time, and specifically the group that is explaining things right now.
Yeah.
If Joe were here, it'd be coherent. I don't think there's more than 11 intelligence in this group.
So I'm assuming Sazarin has heard the commotion at this point because
Yeah.
none of you are
Where's Akiro's
quiet.
intelligence?
Oh, probably not that high. Also,
So he just dismounts from the magnificent fortress.
Think of the devil and he shall appear.
Sorry. The highest intelligence out of our group of 3 was 12 with Akiro.
I'm the smartest, and that's saying something.
What's Drowsy's intelligence?
What are you all shouting about?
We're telling them about you, how you were made, like like how two people who hate each other very much.
It was like a bad Wattpad fan fiction.
Yeah, it's like another Steven Universe OC.
What the fuck is Steven Universe?
You
Don't
don't
question it.
Don't worry about
The
it.
words are just coming out of my mouth at this point.
Understandable.
She
Trust me.
answers the question and then she unlocked like Pandora's box or something, except for it's your ass.
I feel my intelligence slowly seeping out from every joint and crack in the desiccated skeleton inside of this armor.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
we
might
should get
want
that
to go
patched
off
up.
in that direction. You might want to go that way before you catch our
You know,
stupid.
have you ever seen Milo's Murphy's Law? You know the law, the energy around him? That's us right now. With negative
I would rather be trapped in a room alone with Adam and Eve than spend another second listening to you 3.
Then go away.
And
Yeah.
he was for like many years too.
I mean, you saw how
We
that
have
you,
two
you
mildly
saw how that caused.
unfit
You saw how crazy that made Squidward.
Oh, you're right.
Who the fuck is Squidward?
But
Don't worry
then,
about it.
then again, Robin did die to save your asses, so I can't exactly stop you from. I can't exactly let you tarnish his legacy.
Okay, then
trying
you
our
should
hardest.
That's
explain it to the
definitely the
queen.
Robin half speaking on that one.
The three worst people got asked about this.
We're all
Yeah.
besties now.
You can't really
You don't,
expect
I
that
don't think
out
you
of
were
me.
even there for it. You just heard the explanation, so it's like a game of telephone.
Yeah, exactly.
And you really can't expect that much out of me.
If you
I
wanted
just
the
came over
truth,
here.
you should have just asked for it. I figured the lie would be a lot less alarming and require a lot less explanation. A lot less explanation on the spot.
It would have been less alarming had I not seen through it.
Fair enough.
That's how lies tend to be.
The important ones completely disregarded the completely disregarded the fact that it was a lie.
And I am not important?
Can't believe you just roasted her life like that.
You
See, we
really,
were doing
you really just
fine.
fucking insulted the Drow Queen, huh?
At least we
See, we
didn't
were doing
insult
fine,
the
and then
queen.
Okay, when Robin went to the Drow court, he literally roasted the entire court in front of the queen.
Yeah, he
That
did.
is a fair point.
and,
I wouldn't
and
know
told
that.
and told them to suck it up, those fucking pansies, and work together with the dwarves again, because the alternative is dying in a ditch.
Fair.
We made a fool of ourselves, but not like that.
See, at least we didn't insult her.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
just insulted
See, we
you.
were doing fine on that regard.
I, no offense, but I figure the heir to the throne of all of Cardine would have caused a much bigger fit if he saw through it.
Eh,
Have you met him?
he's as stupid as I am.
He is your father, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perhaps I misjudged in that regard. Either
And
way,
Queen
I was
Oldman was already set on the warpath. She wasn't seeing shit.
fair enough. Either way, it wasn't intended for anyone to actually see through.
Well, no shit.
I was just never a very good liar in either regard.
The pee pee poo poo man.
So, what do you desire to know?
I think I already know.
Want to know? I want to know how I can go back before I started talking to these yachts.
How can I recover my brain cells?
How can I recover the 5 to 7 minutes of lost time?
I think I already know all that I need to. I shall.
Do you wish for me to clarify anything?
No.
I can't imagine these three companions
That's
made
the
things
Zackril half
exceeding
talking.
made things exceedingly clear.
Honestly,
I don't know. I think that made perfect
I
sense.
think we got the general idea across.
Yeah.
honestly, I am done for tonight.
Congratulations, you three. You managed to make the Drow Queen completely give up on the evening because of your antics.
Oh, now we can see you.
You absolute morons.
That's definitely the Zackril half talking.
No, that's definitely both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one thing they can agree on. That these three are dumbasses.
Hold on, wait.
Wait. So how many trios do we have?
Average
Never mind, that's too
intelligence.
much work.
Akira's
Like-
technically above average.
Here's the thing. There are very precious few things that Robin and Cesacriel can agree on. The fact that they are surrounded by idiots, however.
Me too.
Like, have any of you watched Spaceballs?
Yes.
Yes.
Recently,
Do you remember
in fact. It's good.
Yeah, it's free on YouTube movies now. And there's this one bit where it's like, I said across her nose, not up it. I'm sorry, sir. I'm doing the best I can.
Dad.
Who made that man a gunner? I did, sir. He's my cousin. Who's that? He's a major, sir.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole, sir.
I know
Well,
that.
I know
What's
that.
his name?
What's his name? That is his name,
name.
sir. Asshole, sir. Major asshole. And his cousin? Let's see, what was it?
I can't remember the first names.
He's an asshole too, sir. Gunnery Sergeant Philip Asshole.
How many assholes are on this
Assholes
ship?
are on this ship anyway. Half the bridge, 3/4 of the bridge stands up. Yo! I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
assholes.
Keep firing, assholes! That's how Robin feels on a daily basis. I'm surrounded by idiots.
So we have the dumbass trio, clearly. No brain cell. We have the Sage Gang trio. And then we have whatever we want to call Callie, Sazarin, and Escal at this point. I don't know. Sad. Yeah. They're just sad.
Sadzarin.
Call them the Tower Trio.
They are the Tower Trio. Yes. I'm going to go to bed now because I've had a full-on
night.
stroke. Good night, my dear
Understandable.
friends.
Good night, guys.
I love you.
Marianne.
Good night.
Yeah. So at this point, Queen Rupida walks away.
Fucking
Good
High
choice.
fives.
No.
High fives.
I can't believe we won.
One.
See, it was that easy to explain.
It was so easy.
We came to a battle of wits with nothing but a stick.
And
Not
won.
even.
You came to a battle. You came
He was
to
like
a
an
battle.
icicle in the summer.
This was supposed to be a battle of wits, but I can see you are unarmed.
You
Well, I have a stick.
Your
And
mom
there's
sucked
this
me
rubber
good and
stick.
hard through my jorts.
you three arrived to a battle of wits, naked, drunk, not even understanding where you all were, and armed with little more than the dirt on the bottom of your feet.
That's wrong. I have a stick.
And we won.
I would assume you
And a
know
knife.
he's drunk.
You know how we won? Because they were thrown off by how we looked naked. Yeah.
Poke, poke, poke,
Are you poking the gaps between the armor?
poke, poke, poke. Poke,
That's it.
Yeah, keep poking him. Do it.
poke, 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 poke.
Yeah.
Draws a little heart. Carves a little heart in the armor.
Wait. You should put R plus S.
No, I'm not going to disgrace him that much.
Sad.
Not yet.
I would.
Don't you have a dagger?
Oh, I do.
This is the point where you should probably walk away.
I did it.
Man, this is not the dynamic I was expecting with Drazi.
Just in the soul weapon, Robin just sitting there thinking, you know how easy it would be for me to just stop holding you back? I could just stop caring.
No, you couldn't.
No, you couldn't.
Escal still exists and Aaron still exists, no matter how
If
much
the
you don't
Skull
like
and Aaron made you as mad as we are right now, maybe you could.
Though theoretically, I don't care about any of you at all. So,
Okay,
Yeah,
but
but if
killing us
they
would make
die,
us all
then
sad.
the Trask isn't going to die.
Plus, killing us would make us all sad. You don't want that.
Bro, why are you biting your hand?
Because scratching it won't work. Biting
I
it is
feel
the
that.
only solution.
There's some parts on your hand that just don't scratch well.
Yeah.
And right fucking there is one of them.
Anywhere around
and
knuckles, I've
Ash,
noticed.
Ash, why are you biting your lamp?
Salt.
Sazerac just
Me
turns
too.
and leaves.
Yeah.
So is,
Sazerac just turns and leaves before he decides to bean one of them in the head.
Guys, we won again.
2 for 2.
And Sazerac stops for a second. And just internally, Robin asks Zachriel, Zachriel, gods are immortal, right?
Oh no.
yes.
Awesome. I don't feel bad at all for doing this then.
Oh no.
Sazarin turns and yeets Peacekeeper right at Akiro.
Alright.
Hey.
So
Rolls a 1.
Hey, roll. You should roll that with
Okay.
disadvantage. No. Robin should roll that with disadvantage. Because fighting style protection.
Oh, that's a good point.
I also
yeah,
have.
so this is an
vision.
improvised ranged weapon attack with strength.
Oh,
Okay.
the 35, you mean?
Yeah.
So
That's plus.
It's gonna be against your AC, not a dex save or anything like
plus
that.
so
Okay.
30 would be plus 10. So plus 12 from strength alone.
Yup.
And with disadvantage, that's a natural 8.
I think you just barely passed her AC.
So that's a 20 total.
Yeah, that's a
Her
dirty
AC's
20.
18.
Thwunk.
God. Thunk.
Okay, so
What's the damage die on Peacekeeper?
Dude,
So I can
right?
do nothing to avoid this.
Oh wow, that
Have
looks
anything?
really
Let
Don't-
me check.
Do you have shield?
Well, we're all about to take a long rest anyway. So.
Yeah, it's immediately before a long rest.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
it's
only-
funnier if you fail.
That's true. It is.
There's you don't have shield.
so
I can speak alert, but like I don't know if that would affect anything.
No, it
so
wouldn't.
Peacekeeper, one hit from it is 25 bludgeoning and 7 necrotic, or to
Oh my
roll
God.
3d8 plus 12 bludgeoning and 2d6 necrotic.
Hold on, I'm getting my d8s.
Hold on.
That's
Hold on,
d10.
Hold on. What's my passive perception? 16. Passive investigation is 18.
Just
And
notices
that's
the party like duking it out.
Oh
for
yeah, no.
funsies.
So I rolled a natural 20 on the perception check to find out this is going on. I just can't think of something good to shout.
Perceive
the-
the beauty.
So that's 10 bludgeoning, 6 necrotic, and an additional 12 because of strength.
I can't just try to avoid this.
Akira just goes.
It's a ranged weapon attack.
Fine. I can heal you.
Akira just goes. Whap.
Just go sailing off of not too far because Peacekeeper gets recall before because Zachriel could recall Peacekeeper, couldn't he?
It's more like he recalls himself to Peacekeeper.
Fair enough. That works too.
Oh, like Whisper. Oh, I just realized I have a stat block for Whisper now because I bought the book.
Although, I don't think he's ever done it. The only time he's ever like materialized next to it is when he was reduced to 0 and then rejuvenated the next round.
Yeah, fair enough.
Where are the stat
So,
blocks
so he's
for
just
the-
gotta walk his ass over there to get it again.
Where are the stat blocks for the messages diversions?
I think that's a fun place to leave it for tonight.
We can go a couple more minutes because those minutes are just gonna be telling how you get to the tunnel.
That's fair.
20.
Mhm.
20.
Oh, yeah, Briar.
It
This is gonna be the weather. For like the final day. So mark it down in the notes.
Cabal's ruined.
The dawn of the final day.
The condemner.
See the PvP.
Briar,
Honor slash.
you should put the dawn of the final day in the live notes.
Ah,
Hand it over. Where is it? It was
should
sent
be
to the
in
tavern
tavern.
earlier. Hold on.
yeah. Earlier today.
Go grab it.
So we're taking a long rest after this, right?
Yeah, you're getting.
Yes.
You guys all get a
Okay.
long rest.
Specifically because you did that, I'm gonna. I know that I can't technically hurt you, but I can annoy you.
Are you just gonna storm? No. Does Akira have Storm of Chickens?
I have conjure animals.
Chickens.
Both of my characters have Storm of Chickens.
I'm gonna do,
And 9th level spell slots.
I'm going to fucking, let's see, level 5 conjure animals.
Oh my god.
Just to summon some chickens to annoy Sazarin.
Sazarin.
Kim.
Yeah, and I am summoning how many? It's times 3, so it's
No, it's only times 2 because it's a 5th level spell slot.
times 2. So like 16 fucking chickens to go in and annoy Sazarin.
Who wants grilled chicken?
No, they disappear. They don't stay. They vanish after you kill them, so you're not getting any chicken out of this.
You're not gonna get any chicken out of
Chickens.
this.
I think it's funnier if, because technically I can summon other things. So I'm gonna like summon like 16 what is that? 16 giant badgers. That's better. I think that's funny.
Giant badgers?
Giant
Yeah.
badgers.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Wait, no. Actually, no. No, giant badgers. No, I can do wolf spiders? No, we're going with chickens. I like chickens better.
But why not throw frogs at him?
A plague of frogs!
A pustule.
Anyways, weather.
Yeah, weather. Yeah. The next morning you wake up, the fog from yesterday has now turned into full-on rain.
Yes!
Drama!
Please let it devolve into a thunderstorm at some point for the final battle. It has to.
And then,
All lightning? That'd be kind
yeah, it's raining the next morning when you wake up. The army begins marching again, and after a couple hours, Zacriel takes away your small group towards where the tunnel is. Here, let me pull up the NPC couch, so we know exactly who's going, because it's.
I have the list of the NPCs that came with us.
Oh, right.
And
Are-
plus
are-
the party in the notes here.
Perfect.
Are we going to divvy up some of the NPC couch?
Well, I want to get a list of who's going into the dungeon now. So it's Drazen.
That's everybody that came with us.
I would assume everyone that is like the main party, and then
The-
any secondary player character.
The same list that was already given probably makes
You're
the
you're
most
taking
sense.
every single NPC.
I don't think we should because that would make combat
That's true.
extraordinarily
Yeah,
painful.
we can reduce it. I was just
Get rid
Here's my
of Conrad and Isabel.
for sure.
Honestly, Sazarin is probably better saved for the actual full conflict.
He can't die.
Yeah.
I mean, plus I feel like he'd be coming with us. Out of the list,
Well,
I think
no,
it makes sense.
I mean, if we're considering the actual army conflict, we can probably most likely deal with whatever is going to be thrown our way with the amount of other NPCs we're bringing. Let's let the army have Sazarin to deal with the big issues.
Kinda needs to help us get through the dungeon.
Hmm.
Navigating.
Yeah, he's the one taking you to the dungeon.
Also,
So-
speaking from an out of character perspective, speaking purely for gameplay and flow of the dungeon, having this many NPCs for any combat we might run into.
Yeah,
would
I
be-
am not letting you guys take all these guys into combat.
Yeah.
I think at most,
Let's do this.
For combat, honestly, we can cut it down to just the party until we need everybody.
I
Yeah.
think I agree with what B
Yeah.
put, but I would also
Yeah.
probably include Diana because Akira's
That's
coming with
fair.
us.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
We can. Yeah. So each of you guys get one character, and I'll let you take 2 extra NPCs.
That would cover the entire list, I'm pretty sure.
But yeah,
Well, you guys have your player characters.
Oh, you mean like we control the NPCs?
Yeah, because some of you guys are, technically playing 2+ characters at the moment.
Fair enough.
Okay, I would like to control Diana.
So
Yeah, 'cause
you're Diana.
I was actually gonna say before, like, with already having people playing 2 of their own characters, it makes sense to give at least everyone in the party a second character that
Okay,
doesn't already
yeah.
have one at the very least.
So yeah, you guys get. Yeah, so you guys get your player characters. Why is Bold and Brash up on your wall?
Don't fucking question it.
I just
It was a
noticed
Christmas
that.
gift.
Oh, I love it. But
Yeah, so you guys get your player characters, and you can each bring 1 NPC.
because I was gonna say, if it were me
I painted my own.
going into a big combat and having someone else take 2 turns every round and only taking 1, as myself, that wouldn't feel as fun. So
So essentially, each of us is playing 2 characters
yeah, that's
going into the dungeon.
Yeah, sure.
Good pick.
So yeah, we should probably sort that out over the course of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can figure that out later.
Because
That is not a
obviously, you 2 have your 2 characters.
Exactly.
Sylvia has her 2 characters she can play. I mean, okay, this is like a question that probably should have been brought up before, but did Kovela come with us, or did she just kind of stay?
That didn't come.
Because if she
through.
came with us, I'll just take her. If you're okay with that.
Sylvia,
What
we
Syl
can't
is
hear you
saying isn't
anymore.
coming through anymore.
Oh, he was asking if Kovela came.
Yeah,
If
we
she
we
did.
heard
I
him.
was asking.
We just didn't
We
hear
heard
your
him
answers.
too.
I said I have no fucking clue.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
That's fair.
And if she did come with us, then since Sylvia's already going to be Akira and Biana, I was just going to take Kovela.
Yeah, that makes sense. We can.
We
Yeah, we
voiced
can
her
sort that
just
out over the
because-
course of the week.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we
It's
can
been
sort
worse-
all this out over the
also
course of
been
the
worse
week of
being-
who gets who.
Because there are the obvious ones.
Oh, yeah,
People
you're
who
right.
are
I was
playing
like,
2 characters
fuck
play their 2
himself.
characters.
Yeah.
Oh.
So do we think everyone will be free next Friday?
I don't
Next
think
Friday?
I'm
Let me-
scheduled, and I can
Just
Ask
a week
for
from
help.
today?
What is next?
the 30, the first. It's the first.
I do not have my rehearsal schedule yet for that. I should have that next week.
Okay.
As of right now, I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Oh, wait. No,
Alright.
sorry.
My evening will probably be free, but I don't know. That might change.
Yeah, yeah, Friday is the 1st. Okay.
So right now, tentatively, should be all right, but things could change from both of us.
Cool.
Okay.
Justin, you want to throw out and add everyone just to have it in there for the morning when everyone wakes up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. I will once I stop recording.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which I think I'll do now.